Strawberry, canela, jamaica, and shrimp tacos today. Since we did get river water, we gotta wait for this to boil. So for the meantime, we're gonna chop the vegetables with my knife. By the way, my knife is called Gordon. To make this guacamole with Gordon Ramsay over here, we do have to hop in my crib. Let's go. This back here, my crib, by the way. Hop in, bruh. Let's go. This is all the ingredients. All right, so we got lemons, onion, aguacates, tomatoes, cilantro. All right, while the water's boiling up, we're gonna start with my famous, guacamole that I be getting hella comments about how I be chopping stuff. Based off of that, we're gonna start off with the tomato. Some shit like this. Fuck. Okay, I think you gotta hold it or something. Wait. Fuck. I'm not ready for being an adult. That whole movement that been started up lately with the whole penguin, I didn't get it at first until I started feeling a little out of place in life. I just been feeling like, bro, time been moving crazy fucking fast, bro. I'm 24 years old, and yesterday I swear I was 18, if that makes sense. Like, everything's just passing so fast. People are growing up so quick. Do you ever just think like you're gonna be fucking old one day? Right, like all wrinkly and shit. Rico, 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 como a mí me gusta. Sugar, water, mix like this. Anyways, now we got this guacamole done. Mixing up pretty good. I don't got no Doritos nachos preparados today. We got a fork today. We gonna check how it tastes. It is missing something. I'm gonna get it real quick. Now we got my motherfucking kitchen vest on. What's missing is some salt. Gotta get a good amount of salecita right there. Alright, now that the freaking water is finished boiling, we're gonna put some canela sticks, some cinnamon sticks in there. And then we're gonna put some jamaica. A good amount in there. Be generous with it. All we're gonna have to do now, so we're just gonna let it cool off real quick. Now we got these shrimp straight from Sukhumbi Lake. Half of the shrimp right there, right? We're gonna spread these suckers out. Then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of that garlic right around top. Don't be shy. It's windy, so don't be shy. We got our salt. This is how we got a spicy garlic crunch, Out pepper. Yeah. Now we just mix it correctly. It wasn't a bath of lemons earlier, so it's all lemony. But we're just gonna mix it as much as we can by hand. Y'all see that though? Don't got my little spatula, but we got my, oh my! Ooh. Anyways, now that we got some shrimp in the hot oil, we just gotta flip them, We just gotta flip them in order for them to get a good little char, and then we gonna place them right here. Way better. All we're really gonna be doing this segment for these tacos, this shrimp is gonna just be absolutely cut into pieces. Oop, you know what? Don't matter. Now we mix them with our hands. By hand too. All we about to do, check if this works. Never tried this before. A little seasoned crab ball. We're just gonna place them hoes in it. Now we just put some rocks on top of it for the flavor. All we gotta do is flip it. Getting a good crust. On the shrimp cakes, we're gonna put some habanero honey mustard and some lemon for the meantime, so they could just rest. We're gonna leave it like that. Same thing with our other plate.
Stop, wait a minute, the way you move that.
After that, we're gonna make some tortillas de a mano and just place them up there. Little shrimpies going back to their natural habitat, you feel me? Okay, now that I ripped my plastic bag open, it's probably not gonna be as pretty. Put these little suckers out. And then we just keep making more. Well, that's a little ball. Squish. You see that? Kind of what resembles a tortilla. You kind of get the thick middle part, drag it away, just like have a good enough tortilla. Just open this. We got another one right here. I am Mexican, but this oil is hot as fuck. Ooh, boy! Like I did mention though, this big. Has to be around this big. You put it under the plastic bag on top of the other one. This is all you're doing. Squishing it. And see since it's thick in the middle, I don't know if you can see it. Since it has a little bump, all you're doing is squishing it down until you get that flat.
Stop, wait a minute, the way you.
Basically, until you get it flat enough. And that's what you do. Now that this one's getting fucking burned, oh my gosh. Put it with the other one. The pan is gonna start to get dry here and there, so you have to keep putting oil, a good amount of it, because the freaking tortillas do absorb it. See how flat that looks? Just place it in, move that oil around, and then we just let it basically cook. Now, since the tortillas are warming up and everything, we got sugar here. We're gonna put it in our hydro, a good amount of it too. I'll mix it a little bit. We got our strainer and our river Jamaica. All right. We're just gonna pour it in. Since we do have the canela, it tastes like absolute fucking shit, by the way. Gosh. Hopefully that was enough sugar. Personally, I'm gonna put more because that tastes like absolute dog ass. Hold up. Okay. I see the vision. We're gonna pour the rest of it up there. All we do now, close it up again. Tight. We should really shaky, 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 shaky. And make sure not to throw these away because we could still use it for more. I don't know how, but I found these in the mountains. They're random ice sculptures. Yeah. Put some strawberries in there, you know. Spread them out, make them look presentable. We're gonna cut it a little more. And this is paper. That's why it's flimsy as hell. Not that I can't cut or nothing like that. We got our iced strawberries. Now we just mix it. Close it. Usually it's 50% here, the rest water. But since I'm on a high ass rock and I left my shell all the way down there, we're just gonna do it like that. We're gonna save the concentrate here for later. Now we just let it sit here for a little bit, let it cool down. That's gangster. Honestly, the cinnamon, I would have never thought about this, but it gives it a hint of like cinnamon, you feel me? I don't know, but it works. Strawberry, cinnamon, and Jamaica. hibiscus, is how you call it in English. It actually works. If you're going on a hike or doing something, use it like this. And then presentable, and looks nice too. That's actually really good. Just don't stain these on your clothes because they'll never come out because it's concentrate, so it is that. Now we're just gonna prepare it. So this is what I got so far. I got my shrimp cakes. You know, plating is everything. My little shrimp, still hot, guacamole, queso fresco, and then more. And all we're gonna do now is just prepare it. We have our, you know, hot tortillas, chamano, guacamole. Then, the reason I did the whole crab thing like this, so it could be at the bottom, so it could base it. So you put it at the bottom, break it down, 2 good little pieces. Queso fresco, that's how we looking. Guacamole, my queso fresco. Then, I'm gonna get from my collection habanero honey mustard, right? Puede. No mames. A little bit, you know? A little more don't hurt. Then, put a little more guacamole on top from our guacamole boat. Like this. Do it like that. And this is where the presentation comes. We put our hot little baby shrimp on top of it. I know you see it. You know what's next? Gosh. Doritos nachos preparados, pero hoy no hay Doritos. They're cool, bro. Really good. River water too. Boiled it. I hope I gave it a good boil too. Ten out of 10. Now for our final thing for our dessert, we're gonna make strawberry and banana chocolate. Not chocolate, but we're gonna dip them in chocolate and we're gonna fuck them up. So basically, this is the more pleasing way if you guys like it or not. But this is how I thought how it was gonna turn out. But instead it turned out like this. Going back again, this is how I thought it would look like. But it's actually how it turned out. Might be dog shit, but it tastes pretty good. They both taste the same, not gonna lie. Dessert was I'll give it 5 out of 10, not gonna lie. About to start gold mining, and basically I'm gonna just go with my shovel and start digging all the black sand that I be seeing around the riverbed alongside the rock. The black sand is like where most of the gold is at, and what I seen on YouTube, it said that that's like the best place to find gold. So we're going to try to find as much black sand as we can. I get a good scoop of it, the black part, just put it in here. All we gotta be doing, good scoops, especially if it's along the riverbed. Is this a fucking scam? Day 2. For me personally, it is a scam. I see the gold, I just can't get it. It's like so fucking tiny. This shit was like $80 for the whole set. Bro, what the fuck, like, every time I gold mine, bro, I just crash out. I ain't even gonna hold you. And there's really nothing I can do about that. So, I'm gonna go take a shit in my house. And next week, we're probably gonna cook some more stuff. Or I might go thrifting, or I might do this, or I might do that. But next week, I will be here again. For this time, I couldn't find any gold. I did go for it. I was looking at a certain spot for a minute, another spot for a minute, couldn't find nothing. Even my freaking Disma jobber, no gold. at all. So fuck that shit. The food, I gave it, honestly, 7 out of 10. I will give myself, for cooking it, a 10 out of 10, of course. Gold mining, 0 out of 10. And that'll be it for today. That's the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I always wanted to say that. And yeah, if you guys fuck with the channel, if you guys fuck with me, make sure to leave something. Make sure you were here, you know, leave a little tagging in my comments. That's if you guys want. But yeah, if you subscribe, it will help a lot. And I'll be out here again next week. Have a good one.